Good evening and welcome back into Twin State Sports. I'm Zach Seminar. As everyone heard their name called on Sunday afternoon, it took a little bit of time, but before long, the Mississippi State Bulldogs learned they'd be heading to Jacksonville this bowl season. The Bulldogs, who showed up at number 23 in the College Football Playoff Committee's final rankings, will face reigning Heisman Trophy winner Lamar Jackson and the Louisville Cardinals in the Tax Slayer Bowl. The game will be played December 30th at 11 a.m. The Bulldogs finished the season with an 8-4 record. 3 of their 4 losses came to teams that were ranked inside the top 7. Louisville also finished out the year with an 8-4 record. The game will mark the 5th all-time meeting between these two schools, first since 1976. The bowl appearance for the Dogs is their 21st of all time and their 3rd showing in the Tax Slayer Bowl, previously known as the Gator Bowl. MSU owns a 12-8 record all-time in bowl games. Late Sunday morning, the 4 teams for the College Football Playoff were revealed, and there was little controversy for the top 3 seeds. Clemson, Oklahoma, and Georgia all won their conference championship games. They locked up a spot in the playoff, but leave it up to my Wisconsin Badgers. If they would have won, they would have been in. Instead, they lose to Ohio State. It opened the door for the Buckeyes and Bama, and the playoff committee awarded the Crimson Tide with the final playoff spot. Committee chair Kirby Hocutt cited the Buckeyes' 31-point loss to Iowa as the deciding factor that left them on the outside looking in. Here's a look at the playoff bracket. On the left side, rematch of last year's national title game. Clemson, Alabama, All-State Sugar Bowl in Nolens. Is that how they say it these days? Yeah. The other side features a 2-3 matchup between OU and Georgia in the Rose Bowl. Both of those games set for New Year's Day. Here are your other bowl games involving SEC teams. Some great games on this list. How about the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, Central Florida and Auburn, who lost to Georgia and the SEC title game. The only contest you don't see on here because we couldn't fit it on the graphic, the Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl between Kentucky and 21st ranked Northwestern. The bowl season kicks off Saturday, December the 16th. Mississippi State Bulldogs got 20 points from Tyson Carter, 11 from Quindary Weatherspoon. MSU picked up their 7th straight win to open the season. 61-59 win over Dayton on Sunday was their 3rd game that the Bulldogs reigned supreme in a game that was decided by 5 points or less. Dogs are one of just 13 teams in the country that remain undefeated. They're off the remainder of the week. They'll play North Georgia. Yes, North Georgia, their next game on Saturday. That's a freebie, folks. All you really need is a little boom and zoom. That's the recipe for success in New Orleans as the Saints used their ground game to take control of the NFC South on Sunday with their win over the Panthers. Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram combining for 248 all-purpose yards, 3 touchdowns to lead the Saints to their first place in the division race.
And offensively, I thought we did a better job on 3rd down in the second half than the first. But we ran the ball well again against, I think, a real good run front and good team.
We have an extremely tough division. You know, we got 3 teams that are all vying for, you know, that top spot and certainly a playoff opportunity. But coming back from LA last week, you know, we knew last 4 out of 5 for us were all divisional games. I mean, so this is where our best football needs to be played.
Next up for the Saints is another division game at Atlanta Thursday night.